grade A. Me and my decided to take the back way. Every city, then we headed to that back cave. ATL job.
Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And for an idea of how the league is shaping up right now, take a look at these latest power rankings. They're having a little bit of trouble right now, hanging in the middle of the league.
When I look at Indiana, they have been impressive in these first few weeks of play, making moves to advance themselves up the ranks. A lot of hard work and effort went into making this happen.
And now the Indiana Pacers starters. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. At small and power forward, it'll be Mathurin and Siakam. And it's Jackson in at center. And for Dallas, Kyrie and Clay pair up to make the backcourt. Davis and Lively, the lengthy combo inside. And it's Flagg in at the three, the small forward. And this early in the season, Doris, we're seeing some teams trying to find their way.
BA, very little set in stone at this point. Coaches are absolutely still tinkering with their rotations. You're trying to figure out which groups play well together. And then you also have the players, right? They're trying to drop off a little of the rust that accumulates over the offseason. What you love about Tyrese Halliburton is the consistency from the perimeter. This guy can make deep shots.
Outside Davis. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Now here's Nembhard. Back to Halliburton. Over Irving, and Halliburton with the basket. And the assist by Nembhard.
Well, because he's a three-level scorer, anywhere he is on the floor, Halliburton capable of creating jumpers.
Irving, the pass to Davis. And it's clear, Anthony Davis welcomes the challenge of leading as the team's best player.
And it's a role he occupied in New Orleans. Now, the opportunity to play more at the 4 spot. He got what he wanted and is ready to take the weight.
Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one misses. And for head coach Rick Carlisle, this is the 3rd stint with the Indiana Pacers.
He begins as an assistant coach with them back in 1997, leaves the organization, but returns as the head coach in 2003, leaves after 2007, and then back in 2021, and now, of course, the winningest coach in franchise history.
Quite simply, AD is one of the most impactful players in the league. Can take over a game on both ends.
Three-pointer Mathurin. Another 3 for Indiana.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Jason Kidd. He talked about the importance of trying to control the pace of the game. Coach said, quote, Halliburton and his offense like to play fast and push the ball up the floor. So we want to limit their fast break chances and make them play in the half court. We'll see if they're able to slow them down. Back to you.
Thank you for that, Allie. So it's the Pacers now, after the basket by Dallas. Here's Siakam, and Davis with the block.
Well, if Anthony Davis is protecting the rim, you might want to go somewhere else.
Outside Irving. Davis with a screen on Halliburton. And that one's good. Irving.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Indiana's gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. Pass to Siakam. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Nembhard. Clock at 6. There's a screen. Halliburton. Davis with a rebound.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Here's Lively. Last game for him, he picked up 10. Pass to Flagg. Takes the 3. Another 3 for Dallas.
And I love their energy so far. They're now 4 for 4 from the field.
Pacers trail by 4. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Well, we get to see future Hall of Famer in Kyrie Irving tonight, Grant. What's his best skill?
I'll be honest, B.A. I've never seen a guard finish like Kyrie around the rim. He makes really difficult buckets look too easy.
right, let's take a quick pause and look at the best shooting teams from last season. In third, the Pacers.
They were so consistent with their shooting. Maybe not lights out, but they played smart and didn't let good looks go to waste.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Davis. Siakam for three. The putback. It's good on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Irving, the pass to Lively. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Now here's Halliburton. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota. Siakam left side. Outside for Halliburton. 5 on the clock. He drains it as the shot clock ticks down. Halliburton's got 7 points. And Irving has got the ball here for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Flagg. Outside Davis. Shoots over Siakam. And it's Dallas scoring again.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Jackson outside. Back to Halliburton. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Davis. Siakam for three. And it's Flagg with a rebound. The Mavericks on offense. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Irving. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pacers trail by 4. Halliburton looking for an opening. Puts up a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Now here's Irving. Had a career game his last time out. Bucket after bucket. Davis with a screen on Halliburton. And he lobs it up top. And Davis slams it home.
And you love how effortless Davis makes this look. Rising up for an alley-oop like it's nothing.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. And by drafting Cooper Flagg, the Mavericks regaining some of the long-term upside they lost with the Luka trade, Doris.
And by every metric and evaluation, Cooper is ready to play and contribute right now. And obviously the hope down the line, he can take over the mantle of franchise player. Boy, you're trying to put Luka in the rear view now.
And here's Indiana now. They trail by 6. Jackson outside. Pass to Nembhard. Fires the 3. And Indiana misses again. Dallas has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. To the paint. Lively finds Davis. Fires from the wing. Lively inside. Jackson on him. Lively with the bucket.
Getting out to a nice lead. Great flow and great execution.
Pacers trail by 8. Halliburton, the pass to Jackson. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. Pass to Siakam. Halliburton outside. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Irving. And here's Davis from behind the arc. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Irving's got his 5th assist in this one.
Boy, he's heating up fast coming out of the gate. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Now here's Siakam. He had 25 points in his last game. Pass to Halliburton. Shot to stop the run, and that's 2 points on the layup. Halliburton's got 9.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Irving with a deep 3. They grab their own miss. And he makes it. 13 points in the game.
Boy, he is just doing it all right now. And the more the ball goes through the net, the more his confidence grows.
Matherin passes to Jackson. Siakam outside. Jackson with a screen on Davis. Siakam gets the bucket.
Oh, how about the handle from Siakam there? Love it.
The Mavericks lead by 8. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. We know Kyrie Irving is going to get his buckets, but he wants to keep everyone involved. He said, what's worked for me is allowing others to shine their light in their own capacity, encouraging them to do so, and then, when it's my turn, just flourishing in that role. PA?
He does it well. All right, Allie. Thanks a lot. Mavericks going with a whole new group out there. Here's Exum to the wing on the left. Gafford finds Washington. Russell up top. He's marked by McConnell. The three from Washington. Fires in the triple.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
Now here's McConnell. Here's Huff. Drives to the hoop, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
Here's Russell. After the basket by Indiana. And they call an illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Christie's checked in for the Mavericks. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana.
Well, the vertical of Obi Toppin on display rises up with ease.
Outside Russell. Back to Marshall. Three-pointer. And Dallas hits again from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
And you look at the shot pattern for D'Angelo Russell. Doris, lots of threes in there.
You're right, B.A. There are certain guys who believe in their ability to get hot from distance, and it can completely change the tenor of the game. That has been the story of D'Angelo's career.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Outside Christie. Russell against McConnell. Gafford with a screen on McConnell. Down low. And he dunks it down.
That was an absolutely vicious throwdown by Daniel Gafford. Go get him.
Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. And here's McConnell. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. It's a 10-point game. They want to keep rolling here following a win against Minnesota.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And so it's Dallas with it. The Pacers making their last shot. And then Russell with the dunk.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's McConnell. Two shots, two makes. Off to a good start.
That's 10 straight points they've given up in the painted area.
Russell with the ball. The three is up. Offensive board. Here's Gafford. From down in the low post, it goes. And the Mavericks lead by 10.
Already 6 of their points coming off second chances. Pretty impressive.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now McConnell. Shot clock at 5. Toppin outside. The three. He's off on that one. And as we conclude the first quarter, a one-sided game so far. Dallas on top, leading by 10. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. Don't go anywhere. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Dallas.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
We've got a lot of game left, but boy, they are doing a tremendous job on the offensive glass.
They've got Najee Marshall. Daniel Gafford is out there with Anthony Davis. Then it's D'Angelo Russell, and it's Washington in at the small forward position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Corner shot. Siakam, no good. The Mavericks lead by 10. Out of bounds, it'll be Indiana's ball. Squads that love to run. Last year's team leaders in fast break points. The Pacers in 5th.
You know, it really made for some exciting games the way this team ran the floor. Always maintaining impressive energy in transition.
Shepard, he's checked in for Furphy. Pacers trail by 10. Pass to Shepard. Now here's Toppin. Check by Davis. McConnell against Russell. Toppin passes to Nesmith. 6 to shoot. Here's Shepard. Tries the 9-footer. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. Shepard's got his first points of the game.
Not going to get a much better look than that.
Russell deciding where to go with it. Topping against Davis. Back to Russell. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And the three-pointer goes. Washington's got 6.
Well, P.J. Washington, so skilled at knowing when to rise and fire.
Here's Shepard. Back to McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Marshall on the wing. Oh, Siakam with the block.
Well, there you see the wingspan of Pascal Siakam. Send it back.
Gafford finds Washington. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Marshall. And the Mavericks, another 3. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks. Well, this new three-point era started with Stephen Curry, and it's really in the last decade that we're seeing the long-distance game extend to the center position. You look at the list of recent champions, it seems it's also not a luxury, but a necessity to have a paint presence who can also stretch the floor from deep.
A nightmare to contain. All right, Shams, appreciate the report. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. And here's McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Just 5 on the clock. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to Dallas. Davis has got his 6th rebound on the night. Washington passes to Davis. Toppin with a steal. It's an even 3-on-3 break. Back to McConnell. Pass to Shepard. Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's McConnell with the assist that time. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one. And the Pacers are aptly named, Doris. They are looking to get out and run.
Oh, B.A., this is a fun basketball style to watch. Very up-tempo, pass first, a lot of ball movement, a lot of player movement. They have the depth to wear out their opponent. And if you listen to the guys who play against them, what they admire most is their consistent commitment to this identity. They are locked in on who they are and how they win.
checked in for Marshall. The Pacers also with a sub. Halliburton is checked in. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Outside Irving. Russell a screen on Halliburton. Irving for three. Knocks it down from distance. Irving's got 8 points.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. No good on the triple. Dallas leading by 14. Outside Russell. Irving against Halliburton. And it's Irving missing. The Pacers have gotten 2 of 5 shots to fall this second quarter. Pass to McConnell. Siakam against Gafford. Siakam, the pass to Halliburton. 4 on the clock. Back to Siakam. And Gafford with the block.
A big body and not afraid to get physical. Daniel Gafford send it back.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Oh, showing no signs of giving up this lead. That block sent shockwaves into the opposition sails.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lively's checked in. And the Pacers also making a change. Jackson, he's checked in for Toppin. Here's Halliburton. He's got 9. Connects from downtown. 12 points for him.
Well, you have to be poised if the ball is going to be in your hands as that shot clock dwindles down. Tyrese Halliburton? Yes, sir.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Back to Halliburton. And again, it's Indiana with a 3.
They're having more success with the three-point shot here in the second quarter as they try to cut into this lead.
Outside Davis. Irving looking around. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Outside for McConnell. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Halliburton. The 3. Lively grabs the miss.
They just continue to dominate the boards.
Russell, the pass to Irving. There's the 3. Hits the trifecta. Irving's got 11 points.
Well, the key there is Kyrie Irving did a great job setting up his defender on the pick and roll, and it led to the score.
And it's good. 2 points.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Irving. Behind the back and lays it in. Irving's got 8 here in this quarter.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Oh, yeah, that'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam. And so it's Russell who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14. Pass to Washington. Now here's Russell. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Irving, no good. Pacers trail by 9. You know, just watching him, Aaron Nesmith seems like the kind of energetic player teams love to have, Doris.
Exactly right, B.A., and there's a reason. He's got size and strength. He is very willing defensively to mix it up with a level of physicality that is special. But maybe the most important thing, there's a competitive edge and toughness about this guy that I love.
And it's Irving missing. Indiana has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Nesmith passes to McConnell. Jackson surveying the D. McConnell outside. Outside Nesmith. Here's the 3. Oh my goodness! He'll go to the line with a chance at a 4-point play. P.J. Washington picks one up, and this is his first trip to the line tonight. And the Mavericks with some changes. Flags checked in for Davis. Marshall comes in for Washington, and it's Thompson in for Russell. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Indiana. Nembhard comes in for McConnell.
Well, Aaron Nesmith is just such a dependable guy. Night in, night out, you know he's going to score, defend, and he's always going to be about winning.
Now here's Thompson. Still no points. Pass to Lively. Now Irving from deep. Again, Irving missing.
Listen, things aren't going his way right now, but listen, you just keep going, keep working at it.
Back to Nembhard. The three is up. Sends it home from three-point land. Nembhard's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And the Pacers making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Looking at the 2K leaderboard. Here were the NBA's top dime droppers last year. In the third spot, Tyrese Halliburton.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Here's Flag. There's the screen. The three from Thompson. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in the game. And they're dialed in offensively.
Sure are. Staying in attack mode and at the same time playing under control. They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
On the wing, Irving. Defended by Halliburton. And that one's good. Irving.
What a masterful performance from Kyrie Irving. He's over a decade into his career. He can still take over a game.
Halliburton outside. Pass to Toppin. Back to Halliburton. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
He's going off this quarter, a huge reason why this team is on top.
And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
The other thing that's gone exceptionally well for them tonight is the shooting they've displayed from beyond the three-point arc.
Free throw good. Halliburton. One of the things you love about Tyrese Halliburton, his clutch game.
You need your best players to be fearless in those moments and to play with a verve and a confidence that permeates the entire roster. And you've got to be a shot maker. Tyrese Halliburton is all of those things.
Yeah, Flag has that three ball. His bag is pretty deep.
Toppin outside. Back to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. 6 on the shot clock. 4-3. It's rebounded by Dallas.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Clay busting it up inside.
As his career has developed, Klay has added this to his arsenal, becoming more than just a shooter.
Outside Matherin. A minute 37 left in the first half of this one. And the shot goes. Matherin's got 5 points.
Boy, that's exactly the look you're working toward, right at the rim.
Outside Irving. From the arc. Lively. And the tip in on the offensive boards. And the Mavericks lead by 1.
The activity and the energy of Lively, it's so hard to contain him off the offensive window.
Outside Matherin. And it's out of bounds to Indiana. All right, here's a look at the schedule for the Dallas Mavericks. On Saturday, they'll be taking on Cade Cunningham and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
What a great opportunity for this team to take a step forward. They have some tough road games coming up, and that kind of stretch can bring a team together. Winning some of these games would be huge for their overall confidence.
Here's Halliburton, and Indiana again with the bucket.
A steady start has turned into a spectacular second quarter for him.
Pass the flag. Back to Irving. Marshall outside. And here is Irving. Fires the three. And Toppin pulls it down.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Matherin. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Outside Irving. And he gets it to go. Irving's got 12 points now in the quarter. Already 7 lead changes. These teams are really going after each other.
It's been a brutal game to play, but a fun one to watch.
Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. He made a big impact, scoring 12 points in the quarter. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks so much, Rick. What did you think of your team's offensive execution in the first half?
We got to get it moving more. We got to get it driven more. They're very physical. You're trying to run plays. They blow all that stuff up. And so bottom line with our offense, we got to get some more stops. That'll help our offense.
Defense leads to offense. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
Please direct your attention to this center court. And get ready for the fan half-court shot. Drum roll, please. Measuring up the shot. Oh! Someone left the window open. Let's hear it for our contestant.
Hello there, everybody. It's halftime, and right now the Indiana Pacers are in the midst of a good battle.
They're doing some good things. Rebounding is not one of them. Maybe try a bigger lineup in the second half. Maybe run more guys to the boards. Maybe both.
Listen to Coach O'Neal.
And circling back to the first half, what about these 2 point guards?
You watch them, they have competing styles, man. But the net effect, at least offensively, is very, very similar.
Pretty crazy how easy it is for these guys to score.
They make it look easy, Ernie. It ain't.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
I love how effortlessly he scored. The game just comes so easy for him.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And so it's Dallas with it. They've led by as many as 14. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. On the court for the Pacers, Nembhard is the 2 with Matherin at the 3. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. And it's Halliburton in at the point guard position. Pass to Siakam. Here's Matherin from outside the arc. Kyrie Irving clears the rebound. From downtown, gets the 3 to fall. Irving's got 20.
Boy, what a monster night for Kyrie Irving, playing at a very high level right now.
And the Mavericks are in the planning stages for a new arena set to open by 2031.
Yeah, their existing arena opened in 2001. A 30-year run for an NBA venue is pretty typical. And remember, it's big business. New arenas are often the anchor tenant for larger developments.
They set a pick. Here's Davis. Too strong. Davis for 2.
Yeah, when Davis gets that kind of positioning inside, he is pretty much automatic.
Nembhard outside. Outside Matherin. Pass to Jackson. Shoots over Lively. Sinks that one from the post. Jackson's got his 3rd basket on the night right there. The Mavericks lead by 4. Irving, the pass to Lively. Now here's Thompson. Off target from outside. Outside Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Three-pointer Matherin. It's rebounded by Dallas. Davis has got rebound number 8 here already in the game.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
And Halliburton has got the ball here for Indiana. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The Pacers are all about winning. And Coach Rick Carlisle said, our young players are having to earn their way. They're not being given anything. It's the only way to do things, in my opinion. If you want to build championship habits, you got to do it on a merit-based, accountability type of basis. Back over to you, Brian.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Davis. And finished off by Davis.
And what you love most about Davis is his confidence, because it's what helps him take over games.
Halliburton finds Jackson. Siakam outside. No good on the shot. Davis with the defensive effort. Dallas leading by 6. Here's Flag. That's short off the rim. Indiana's got nothing to fall here in the 3rd. 0 for 4. Siakam outside. Halliburton, a screen on Thompson. Irving against Halliburton. 5 to shoot. Siakam outside. Launches it. The Pacers again can't hit. Dallas has gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the 3rd. Here's Flag. He has 6. Fires for 3. Siakam pulls down the board. Here's Matherin. It's a nice passing by Indiana here. And there's Siakam. That one's good. On the assist by Matherin. Siakam's got 7.
Oh, Siakam getting to that mid-range. Sometimes that's what the defense is willing to concede.
Now here's Matherin. He's closely guarded. Here's Jackson. No stopping him there. Jams it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity in a 3-point play. That's on Derek Lively. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Mavericks.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
I think tonight has also, guys, been about the lost art of the mid-range jumper. If you utilize that in-between game right, there's plenty of value in it.
And Grant, while most didn't expect it, last season the Pacers made the 2nd NBA Finals appearance in their franchise's history.
Yeah, B.A., there's so much belief right now in that locker room. They never feel like they're out of a game, and that makes them dangerous.
Inside. Lays it up and banks it in. 8 points for Derek Lively.
Yeah, Lively is a guy who wants to focus right now in the paint. Eventually, that perimeter game will be added.
And the dunk by Halliburton.
Woo-wee! What a big finish out of the backcourt.
That might be exactly what they needed at this point of the game.
Boy, as tight as this one is, that's a statement play saying, hey, listen, we're not here to back down from you guys.
Pass to Lively. And here's Davis. Just 5 to shoot. Indiana with a rebound. Jackson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Indiana trailing here. Steps back. Halliburton finishes down low.
When Halliburton gets this close to the cup, he's got that little teardrop. Very tough to stop it.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Oh, he hits that one. 8 for 11 and remaining a thorn in the D side. These teams just keep trading the lead.
Yeah, you wonder what it's going to take for someone to pull away.
Siakam finds Halliburton. Siakam against Davis. Jackson the screen to the middle. The shot off that time. Excellent D there from Lively. Thompson passes to Lively. Here's Davis. Siakam with the defensive effort.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Jackson with a screen on Davis. Siakam, the pass to Matherin. All sorts of time. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Siakam. Siakam's got his 4th assist in this one. So Jason Kidd's decided to call timeout here. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Washington's checked in for Dallas. Russell comes in for Thompson, then for Indiana. Neesmith comes in for Matherin, and T.J. McConnell subbed in for Nembhard. And so it's Dallas with it. Now here's Russell. Pass to Lively. Now here's Davis. And here's Lively. Here's Russell. Just 4 to shoot. Off target from 3-point range. Out left to the wing. Back to Halliburton. This one for 3. Yes! Tough points from Tyrese.
I just love the ball movement.
Mavericks trail by 4. Irving with it. Give him 20. Over Halliburton. And the shot's good by Irving. Irving's got 5 points now in the quarter.
That is Kyrie Irving in a nutshell. You want to give him the mid-range, he'll take it. The consummate 3-level scorer.
Pass to Halliburton for 3. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And few players are more valuable to their teams than Tyrese Halliburton, Grant.
Yeah, he leads the way for them, B.A. An efficient scorer, elite playmaking, and disruptive defensively. And, of course, he makes clutch plays at both ends.
Pass to Siakam. And here's Halliburton. He's guarded by Irving. Tough bucket in the paint from Halliburton.
Even though they have the lead, this guy keeping his foot on the gas pedal, I love it.
And here's Lively. There's the triple. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Lively. Irving's got 11 in the second half.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And I think the defender knows once he gets cooking, look out. The bucket looks awfully big to him right now.
The foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's his first foul of the game. A different look for Dallas. Gafford, he's checked in for Lively. And it's Marshall in for Davis. Then for Indiana, Huff comes in for Jackson. And it's Obi Toppin in for Pascal Siakam. Outside Irving. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul. Hardy, he's checked in for the Mavericks. Jackson, he's checked in for Indiana. Here's Russell. Pass to Washington. They get it back. Russell, that's good. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
You wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the glass.
And so McConnell will bring it up for the Pacers. They trail by 1. They host the Hawks after this one. That game marks the start of a 4-game homestand for the club. Back to Nesmith. Some nice passing by Indiana here. 6 to shoot. Pass to McConnell. Up and over Russell. McConnell's shot is off. The Mavericks shooting an amazing 61%. Looking confident. Now Russell. Takes a 3. Nails it from 3. And it's a 4-point Maverick lead.
Arguably the most dangerous weapon in D'Angelo Russell's arsenal. This guy is a problem for the defense.
There's a screen by Toppin. Here's Nesmith. And down it goes. 2 points. Nesmith's got 6.
Yeah, terrific work in the two-man game results in an easy bucket. That's how you do it.
Pass to Gafford. Now here's Marshall. And here's Washington. Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. 9 points in the game.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Russell against McConnell. There's a screen. Pass to Huff. That one's good. On the assist from McConnell. McConnell's got 9 assists in the game. Great passing. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, you can see the kind of attention that Daniel Gafford attracts. He enjoys getting hit, folks.
Dallas shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. That free throw good from Gafford.
Boy, when you think about what Daniel Gafford brings to the floor, it's length, it's athleticism, it's the vertical threat at the rim. But for me, it's about grit and toughness, too.
And Dallas making a change here. Williams is checked in, and the Pacers also making a change. Furphy's checked in for Jackson. Both free throws good from Gafford.
What you love about Daniel Gafford, he knows who he is. He's going to be a force in the painted area on both ends. He's going to take high percentage shots, and he doesn't mind the dirty work.
Toppin's shot is off.
Oh, you can see he's kicking himself for missing that open mid-range. That's right in his wheelhouse.
Russell up top. He's marked by McConnell. And here's Russell. Pass to Washington. The 3 ball. Can't hit that one. Kyrie Irving has been on display for Dallas. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. We'll be right back after this word. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked that this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Well, making the game easy for your teammates. All about putting them in a position to score. That's pretty.
Well, this has been a great contest so far. I imagine the fourth quarter could have more action in store for us. Davis out there with P.J. Washington. Then it's D'Angelo Russell. Then it's Daniel Gafford. And it's Marshall in at the two-guard spot. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. McConnell looking around. Pass to Neesmith. And a miss there on the triple.
I'll tell you, that's one he typically will make. The defense gets away with one.
And that's out of bounds. Last touch by Washington.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Here's Siakam. Toppin outside. Neesmith on the wing. Back to Toppin. Pass to Siakam. 5 to shoot. Lets it fly. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They've led by as many as 14. Right side Davis. Now Gafford. He's covered by Siakam. Here's McConnell. And Davis with the block.
No chance. Davis just too much to handle on the defensive side.
Davis gets it done. What strength.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
And it's Rick Carlisle calling timeout here, rallying his guys to make sure they all know the plan. From the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Rick Carlisle as he talked with the team. Coach telling the team, we're right in this. We have to keep fighting. If we can get consecutive stops, we've got a shot. We'll see if they can come back, guys.
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And it's the Pacers with the ball. 7-point differential. Knocked away. Moving along, 2 minutes gone in the fourth. Outside Russell. Launches the three. Indiana with a rebound. Toppin outside. Here's McConnell, and the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Incredible at T.J. McConnell's size, how effective he is once he touches that painted area.
Here's Davis, and the basket is good. The call goes his way, and we could be looking at a three-point play here. Irving's checked in for Russell, and the Pacers also making a change. Halliburton is checked in.
Defensive foul. Pascal Siakam. Second personal. First team foul. At the line for one, Anthony Davis.
Pacers trail by 8. There's a screen by Toppin. Halliburton, the pass to Toppin. Knocks down the long J.
The shooting fundamentals are a real plus for Obi Toppin. He has consistent mechanics and a high release point.
Davis with a screen on McConnell. On the wing, Irving. He's marked by McConnell. Pass to Washington. Now Davis. Shot clock at 6. That shot is off. Excellent D there from Toppin. The Pacers have gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Halliburton for 3. Another 3 for Indiana.
He hit 3 triples in the first half, 3 more since. That's nothing to shrug at.
Pass to Gafford. Irving against McConnell. 13 feet out, and the bucket is good. Irving's got 13 points here in the second half alone.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Halliburton outside. Against resistance, Halliburton gets it to go.
Yeah, give Halliburton credit for staying with the play. You've got to be able to fend off that defense and still finish.
Irving, the pass to Davis. Irving, a screen on Toppin. Here's Davis. And he banks in the layup. Davis has got 7 points for the quarter.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Pass to Halliburton. Pulls it from the top of the key. And Indiana again with the bucket.
When Tyrese Halliburton is looking to be aggressive as a scorer, it sets every other aspect of his game. He is cooking.
Here's Washington. Pass to Davis. Over Toppin. Davis can't hit. And so McConnell will bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. Trailing by 2. Halliburton. He nails it, and we're tied. Halliburton's got 43 points.
He's delivering for his team when it matters most.
Davis a screen. Irving for 3. Sinks it from distance.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. He shoots it. Gafford grabs the miss. The Mavericks lead by 3. Outside Irving. To the inside. AD beasting down low.
That's just great savvy in a pick-and-roll situation run perfectly by Kyrie Irving.
Now here's McConnell. Three-pointer, Halliburton. Buries it from 3. Halliburton's got 46.
This guy's been impressive this quarter, putting his team on his back.
Pass to Gafford. Up top, Davis. McConnell against Irving. It's good. Irving's got 7 points here in the quarter.
Well, Kyrie may be the best finishing guard in the history of the game. His ability to contort his body or spin the basketball, ridiculous.
Halliburton with the ball. Marshall's there. McConnell outside. Three-pointer. Davis with a rebound. Davis has got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Washington. Here's Irving. The shot from the low post is good. 37 points for Kyrie Irving.
Irving, an elusive scorer, so adept at finding space inside.
Toppin outside. Jacks up a 3. Mavericks with a rebound. Marshall's got his 4th rebound in this one. Outside Irving. There's the drive. Shoots over McConnell. And again, it's Dallas.
The D hasn't been quick enough to react to the ball inside. That's helped cause this run.
McConnell passes to Halliburton. Banked it in off the glass. Halliburton's got 48.
Well, they're still losing, but it's not because of him. He's been lights out this quarter.
Here's Irving. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Mavericks lead by 8.
And talk about imposing your will. That's 10 straight points in the paint.
Pass to Halliburton. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. That one on Marshall.
The 2 things you love here, how confident Halliburton is offensively. The second is not afraid to take punishment while he's shooting the basketball.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good.
I think if you're talking Tyrese Halliburton, the thing that stands out is the wealth of things he can do on the offensive end. He can shoot the ball with range. He's got unbelievable handle. He can create. He can drive it. He can also set up his guys. A lot to like.
Catching up on the changes for Dallas. Derek Lively, he's checked in for Gafford. Flag comes in for Washington. And it's Klay Thompson in for Marshall.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Irving for 3. Indiana with a rebound.
They could have used more of those kind of rebounds earlier. It's hurt their cause.
Matherin passes to Halliburton. Back to Matherin. He launches. Money from 3.
This is what the team likes about Matherin. He's calm and cool when they need him to step up.
The Mavericks lead by 3. Here's Flag. Irving goes in. From downtown. Rebounded by Matherin. Pacers trail by 3. Here's Siakam. Halliburton outside. Jackson with a screen on Irving. It's money from deep.
He really thrives in high-pressure moments. That's a big-time play.
Dallas has gone only 1 of 4 from the perimeter here in this 4th quarter. Irving against Halliburton. That one's in there.
We all know that Irving wants to be the man to hit that shot, and when he takes it, he usually finds a way to finish.
Well, in these situations, this is who they want at the charity stripe.
Halliburton outside. Siakam ignoring the defensive pressure.
Boy, from a young age, Pascal Siakam never shied away from the big moments.
Outside Irving. Beyond the arc. Flag outside. Let's loose for 3. Rebounded by Jackson. Indiana trailing here. Here's Matherin. Siakam. Halliburton fires. Buries it from outside.
Now, Halliburton just has a knack for understanding what his team needs, and that was a big-time clutch delivery.
Outside Irving. Davis outside. 5 on the clock. From 7. Yes, sir, it's good.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. Siakam looking it over. And they get it back. Matherin outside. Clock at 6. Here's Halliburton. Fires the three. Cleared away by Davis.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Irving outside.
Man, that is a good one. Kyrie really just comes alive when the game gets tight.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. And a great call on his part. This is the time you want to be in sync right here. What's the best strategy for him?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
Davis against Siakam. Jackson. Oh, ho, ho! That's a man on a mission right there.
Oh, it's exactly how you lead someone with the pass. Beautifully done.
And we've got a timeout from Jason Kidd. There is a lot on the line, and he is determined to make sure everyone's on the same page. Davis. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Regulation is ended, and we are headed to overtime. And we'll be back right after this. Glad to have you with us as we get going in overtime. Neither team giving an inch in this game. Siakam and Jackson playing together in the front court. Halliburton and Nembhard make up the backcourt. And it's Matherin in at the 3 slot. Here's Flag from deep. Rebounded by Jackson.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack.
Here's Flag. And the foul on Isaiah Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
Davis probing. 11 feet out. Irving outside.
You know, Irving isn't just a perimeter player. He's so dynamic inside as a scorer. His strength is savvy, tough to keep the defense on balance.
Kyrie Irving taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Irving.
When it's all said and done for Kyrie, the handle, the creativity, and the big shot making always will stand out.
Both free throws good from Irving.
One thing that stands out about Kyrie Irving, obviously, his creativity, especially when it comes to his handle, as good as it gets.
Halliburton outside. Now Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Siakam. Jackson. Yes! Using that window.
He's been doing this for them all game. I mean, just staying alert and taking advantage of every opportunity.
And he's back-to-back games like this. He is on a tear, competing with every ounce of energy he's got.
Irving fires. Another one goes. Incredible.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. Halliburton outside. Outside Siakam. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
You can't have that type of miscue in this moment in this game. You have to be on the same page.
The Mavericks have gotten 1 shot to fall out of 3 in OT. Davis with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Davis. Stolen by Siakam. Halliburton outside. Nembhard against Thompson. Ooh, Thompson with the block.
Klay Thompson is elite on the defensive end. He's got length, smarts, quickness, you name it.
And now it's time to take another view of that huge swat.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
Six to shoot. Matherin. And he buries the jumper.
Benedict Matherin, not a guy who's going to get rattled right in the middle of the action in the big-time moment.
Davis outside. We're now about 3 minutes into this overtime period. Oh, the go-ahead bucket, no good.
Boy, I don't love his shot selection tonight. You've got to work for better looks.
Now Siakam. Jackson with a screen on Lively. Siakam. Oh, the long ball, no good.
Well, despite the miss, obviously the shot this offense looking to generate is exactly that.
Irving with it. He's picked up by Nembhard. Here's Lively. Stolen by Siakam. Now Jackson. And Davis with the block. Irving against Nembhard. Lively with it. Yes, sir! That one's good!
This guy has been poised, I think, from the moment he was born. Derek Lively, big-time bucket.
Now Siakam. Siakam takes the contact and finishes.
Well, Siakam in the clutch. What a delivery.
And so Jason Kidd calls for the timeout. And coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. On the wing, Irving, defended by Halliburton. It's stolen by Halliburton. Now Matherin rises up. Down goes the jumper.
And a huge shot from Matherin. This guy has ice water in his veins.
9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Irving, that's tipped. Halliburton with a steal. And they committed intentional foul. We'll see another one of those, so they get into the penalty.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
And an intentional foul right there.
Kyrie Irving, second personal foul. Second team foul. Tyrese Halliburton, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
Ooh, he doesn't hit the first. That was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line. And that puts him up 5. Timeout called. The Mavericks. 19 seconds left in OT. Turning here to our analyst. What elements become the primary keys at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
This is the very definition of desperation mode right now. They need a quick shot and a quick foul.
Serving up top, defended by Halliburton. Flag outside, and he nails it!
And zero fear. Cooper Flag, the rook, born for the moment.
And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Put a bow on this one. His composure at the line effectively ends it.
Knocks down the trifecta.
As a big, unless you're a dedicated rim runner, have to be some kind of threat from distance.
And we'll have a timeout here called by Rick Carlisle. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. And they're going to prolong the game with an intentional foul.
Second intentional foul. 14 foul.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He hits the first one, and that'll put him up 2. And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
Wow, huge trip there. Now you have got to defend that 3-point line.
And so the big win by Indiana in a tight game. It was touch and go there for a while, but in overtime, they caught a second win.
They really did, and it was wild. Everything it took just to get to the extra period, and then their surge at the end. Whew.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Hey there, I'm here with Pascal Siakam. The shots were falling for you tonight. How'd you like the flow offensively?
I like it. You know, we play for each other like we always do. Move the ball around, get the open shots. And today, they went in, so we got to continue to play.
It's helpful when it goes in. Thanks so much, Pascal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. And as we leave you, here's a look at our player of the game, Tyrese Halliburton.